I had been going on with my father ever since I could stand. I remember quite clearly playing a Stianax to his Andromache when I was 6 in The Women of Troy by Euripides. A Stianax needs to act, so at first rehearsal father told me the plot and promised I wouldn't really be thrown from the walls in spite of all the talk about it. And then he sent me out in front to see the masks as the audience saw them. Climbing up high above the seats of honor, I was surprised how human they looked, how sad. And then while I was up there, he did his Cassandra for me. God mad with 2 torches, oh, he really was marvelous. It was his best role, everyone agrees. I fought for years to go on thinking him great. And then he changed masks, ready for Andromache. It's the play where they bring her in from a sacked Troy in a cart piled with loot, the child in her arms, just 2 more pieces of plunder, a wonderful bit of theatre. Don't look at the herald, he said to me. You're not supposed to know what he means. Though any child would that was right in the head. I remember on the day of performance I was still aggrieved there was no mask for me, though I had been told the children did not use them. Never mind, he said. The time will come. And then he pulled his own mask down, the smiling face going into a solemn one. He was in the prologue as Athene. Outside the Parados, the cart was waiting, drawn by 4 oxen with the gilded spoils of Troy. At last came the call boy, and my father in the pale mask of the shorn-haired widow. He clambered up. Somebody hoisted me after he set me on his knee, and the oxen started. Don't look at the audience, he whispered. You're scared of strangers. Think how they just chopped up your poor old granddad Priam. Well, this is not how I would direct a Stianax. He's Hector's son. I like him alert and bold, thinking no evil till the time, but my father knew his business. Even the men were sighing as we came slowly into the orchestra, and I heard the little coos and cries of the women floating on this deep bass, and then quite suddenly it took hold of me. This whole thing, my father and I were doing this by ourselves for 15,000 people. We would carry them all with us to Troy and make them see us just as we chose to be. I taste it still. The first sip of power.